Hi everyone, this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and today you have come to hear about tea. We are on video number 25 in our Time for a Cuppa, a celebration of tea coloring book series, and this is white tea, or sorry, silver needle, which is a type of white tea, so I was right. Anyway, so this is the picture we will be doing today. I will be talking about the tea. So silver needle is a white tea. White teas are probably the lowest tea in caffeine ratio. And silver needle is special because it is beautiful, in my opinion. And if you touch it, like, it's one of the larger teas, and the leaves are very soft and fuzzy when you touch them. Typically when you get your silver needle, you know, it should look like something like this. Giant leaves that feel very soft and plushy. It has a very light flavor. I wouldn't expect your silver needle to taste like much of anything. It is supposed to be very light in both flavor and caffeine, have a very light color, although, you know, the different varieties are different colors, but it is very light in color. And it has a very mild, I'm trying to think if I can describe the tea, because the taste of it, because it tastes like white tea to me. Oh, I can't. It's its own thing. It's very nice, very, very delicate. It's nice to be enjoyed in the afternoon. White tea is one of my husband's favorites. And you're supposed to steep it like 2 minutes, but I steep them for longer. And it's all according to preference, unless you're one of those people who is very strict about your steeping of tea. So silver needle, it comes from China. It's predominantly produced in China. And they believe they have traced its origins back to the Qing dynasty, around AD 796. And they believe they started exporting it around late 1800s, like 1890s. So the way they produce it, and it is a very, very, silver needle is a very sought after tea. It's not hard to get, but there are a lot of different grades, and you can spend a lot of money on it. I have had some expensive ones in my time. They have been very good, and this one's pretty good, and it's relatively inexpensive for what it is. So it just depends on what you enjoy, honestly. So they pick the buds. So the leaves are the earliest leaves in the spring, around March or April. Those are the sought after leaves, the first flush. They lay them out to wither in the sun first, and then they gather them up to dehydrate them, and that gives them their texture and flavor, and it reduces the amount of oxidation, so they're not as, because you can tell compared to another tea, they very much look like leaves, whereas the other ones and they're not very brown, they're more green. Whereas other teas are very, very dark because they have been oxidized. And that changes the flavor of the tea leaves. So I encourage you to try silver needle. More than likely, you're going to have to go to a tea shop or Amazon or something like that, because I don't know that your local grocery store is going to have a silver needle. And if it's all chopped up, I don't even think I've seen one in any of the normal store brand types. Anyway, so, I don't know, that's a little bit about Silver Needle. Today, I'm going to color this picture. I can't get my tea out of the way, and I have decided to use all pastel markers. I have picked out some of my pastel oohoo-hoos, and we'll see how this goes. I don't know. We'll zoom it in a little bit and see. I have some ideas about what I'm gonna do, and you know, feel free to ask me questions about the Silver Needle if you want. Like I said, I'm not a tea expert and I'm not a tea snob. Hopefully the term tea snob does not offend anybody. I did steep it because different teas are supposed to be steeped at different temperatures, and if you get, I have a hot water kettle, an electric hot water kettle that is actually amazing. It's a Cuisinart, and I think they were like around $89, and I will tell you, the first one I bought was like probably in 2008, and that sucker lasted me for 10 years at least. Actually, I still have it. It was starting to get kind of like the buzzer was starting to go, and so what we've done is I bought a new one, and I'll put a picture of it in here so you can see what it is, and you can pick the temperature of the water because it has white tea. You know, we just do that mostly because I can keep the water hot, and my husband likes really hot tea. But you can steep the teas at their intended temperature, and it's easier because the pot keeps them that way. So, oops. Oh, I forgot my blotter page. So that's, it's really nice if you want to invest in those. And you know, like I said, I thought first time I got one, I thought that it would just last like a year. And even though I love Cuisinart, I have a Cuisinart coffee maker, and I have had that sucker forever, and I love it. And I have a lot of Cuisinart appliances, and they have never failed me. But I can vouch for the hot water kettle for sure, because I'm still using the one I got over 12 or 13 years ago. I have descaled it a few times. I decided I wanted my teapot to be blue, so we're gonna do some blue here. And I will apologize if if at any point I make a weird groaning noise, because yesterday, so y'all remember, I'm sure I talked about the muscles in my back, and I spent a lot of time in physical therapy, and I got them back to normal. And 2 days ago, I went to raise the window in the bathroom after I got a shower because it was warm in there, and the muscle on my left side on my back kind of balled up in a fist, and now I am starting over with trying to get it to loosen up. But now we have to get past the sore stage first. And that's a little tough. At least it's not taking my breath away like it was yesterday. What are you gonna do? What can I do? I have to just keep going on. I just live my life the way that I need to, and then just deal with it. And I've got all the exercises now to kind of loosen it up. It's just hard to do them when I mean, if you've ever had a muscle that you've pulled or whatever, I mean, it's in the, what do I call it, bruised stage, where it's angry because of why, I don't know. I'm just so pissed because I finally got my back to normal. And it was good. And it didn't hurt. And now this. Oh well. I suppose that's life, right? So every once in a while it catches me off guard because it's uncomfortable, not gonna lie. And there's not much that I can do to alleviate the discomfort. I mean, it doesn't like hurt all the time, it's just when you pull it in certain directions. So we'll see. Whatever color I should make that. I just felt kind of pastel-y today. Hopefully, I just have a feeling it's going to leave a line if I don't do that. I hate that. So one thing, I mean, I know it's me and the way that I color. I always have that trouble with these Ohuhus leaving a line. Where I've colored, and a lot of different markers, it's pretty, a lot of the other markers I have, it's easy to get that line out, but I suppose I'm just being unnecessarily hard on the Ohuhu markers. I don't know. I do love the pastels. So, what is everyone doing this week? I apologize that this video is so late in the week, but Tammy has had silver needle tea all of forever. I mean, I have always had one. And I discovered I didn't have one. I must have gotten rid of my last one, drank it all, and then never replaced it because we have a ton of tea. But, yeah. So I had to wait on the other tea to get here because it was easier. I've been so busy lately. It was just easier to, rather than run out. I mean, I find the tea shops in Columbus to be not really all that inspiring. And they're hard to find, but I need to look again and see if any new ones have cropped up. Not that I need tea by any means, trust me. I'm gonna make that darker, but we're gonna color it in for now. So, what color should that be? Trying to decide. Ooh. I think I have decided. I want that to be like a lighter color. Hang on. Or a darker, or a different color green. So I only have one green picked out right now. Let's see. What do I want for that one? I used B120. Maybe, well, for better or worse, we'll try this one. If I can find it. Ta-da. All right, here we go. Committing. We're gonna have us a beautiful teapot when this is all done. I just don't know what color to make that circle. Kind of waffling on what I want to do with it, but I have some ideas. All right. I think, well, let me do the rest of that first. Well, let me do these leaves because I'm going to make them green. It's gonna happen. So I might as well just do it now. And get that colored in. So, like, has anybody been doing anything interesting? There's been lots of fun videos on YouTube, and then I've also noticed lots of people taking breaks. I've been trying to comment more. I think I'm doing better. Let's see. 20 is the lighter one. Right, V020, yeah, V020 is the lighter one. The weather has been crazy. I mean, it's been beautiful, cool, like 40s and 50s at night. So it's getting kind of chilly at night. And then it's been like 72, but yesterday and today it's been 80 something. Which makes it hard to dress because in the morning you want to put pants on and then by the afternoon you're sweating. So, you know. Let's see, I've gotten some fun coloring books. I finally got my Amazon Japan order in. Oops, look at that. I colored that a different color. I ordered, there was a particular coloring book I wanted. Seasons, it's in Japanese, but it's basically out of print and hard to find. So I found it on Etsy and ordered it, and then I ordered a couple of other books that I would normally order from Amazon Japan, and they took forever to get here. I'll color this in yellow. See, I am really bad with these ohuhus. They just want to bleed. Like, I'm just not as used to them. Sometimes I do great work with them, and then sometimes I don't. All right, there's that. Now, what do I want to do with you? I'm trying to stop myself from doing the, oh, everything needs to be a different color. I don't know if I like that. I think it'll be a different color when it dries, though, because this is not the color I picked out. We shall see. Let's see, RV 300. Yeah. Not the color that I picked out, definitely. And it's bleeding. I should just know better. Oh yeah, this is the one that was oozing on me. I think I just didn't get that part cleaned off. I still don't like that. I can't really cover it up with anything, to be honest, at this point. Well, I could use a darker red, maybe. Maybe this one. Let's see what this one does. Let's tone it down a little bit. Put something there while we're at it, just for fun. All right, so there's the teapot, for better or worse. Then let's see. I don't think I planned for this bee thing. But I think I might make it a salmon pink color. Like this. This says it's salmon pink. Oh, let's see. things are busy again, but that's okay. That's good. I mean, you have some things going on, and pretty soon, I think in October, band will start up again for the Christmas concerts. We have to start in October to practice all the Christmas music for Christmas. We don't do that many Christmas concerts, only 1 or 2, but they're fun. I enjoy the Christmas music. I'll do something to make this. Oh gosh, see that? This one drives me nuts. I know that these, that's one that I was using, and I didn't clean it off. These were always running over on me, but we'll try to cover it up. Let's see. Just try to make a pretty bee. I'm using my Spectrum Noir Aqua. I love these things. They are one of the best water-based markers. I wish they came in more colors. That's all. Let's see. What am I going to do with my bee abdomen? Why don't I get like a pretty... I wasn't planning on this. I need to use these more. I had plans for these, so they come in. I don't have the swatch chart for them handy, but I keep all of them because there's like 12 in each box, and there's 4 boxes, so there's 48 total. And the colors are just fabulous. I just love them. Let's see. Let me do some tea leaves here as people drive by and have their music turned up. It's kind of scary when someone is sitting outside and you can hear their music, like, and they have their windows rolled up, and you can hear their music like you were sitting in the car with them. And I'm like, I mean, this is just me being an adult, I guess. But I'm like, yeah, I understand wanting to listen to your music loud. I have at times in my life, trust me, because there's nothing like getting in the car and going for a drive, and sometimes you're frustrated or whatever, you hear the best song and you just turn it up. But let me tell you, there's people that do that all the time, and they are gonna go deaf. I think these colors will be pretty. I don't have that much to talk about, do I? Only like, what are there, like 5 pictures left in this book, I think. Wow, it's hard to believe that we're so close to being done with this. And I still have to get some yerba mate. I have actually never had yerba mate. So, yeah. That one will be the last one. I just have to decide where I'm going to get it from. I need to do a little research on it since it's the one that I've never had before. Okay, one more. I do hope everyone's doing okay this week, you know. everyone's busy with school being back in session, and oh my goodness, things are just rolling along. I gotta figure out that honey spoon. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna shade that with. And then, oh, I probably should do the glass. So if I'm gonna do the glass, then let's see, it's gonna be, see if I can keep from being messy with this. How many people like white tea over some of the other teas? I mean, I realize it's its own, you know, flavor profile, and sometimes I think it's for a more refined palate, but it depends. I don't know how refined mine is, that's for sure. I don't know why I had to make this cup match, because how many of us have teapots and mugs and stuff that don't all match? Like, everybody probably. But this is fantasy world where all of your china and everything matches. All right, I'm back, and I apologize. I cut the video off there early. I didn't mean to, so I apologize for that. But here is my finished page. I decided I would do a little silver embellishing. I actually just used my Winsor & Newton silver ink to do that with a brush, and that's where I spilled it on the paper, but you know, all in all, I think it's cool. You can see the shiny, and it's very pastel-y, and it's pretty, and it makes me happy. So, not my best work ever, but I like the way it came out. I used some pencil. I just went ahead and shaded with some pencil, which is nice. I actually used my Color 180 set with the black barrel, and those were very nice on this paper. So, next week, we are doing Thai iced tea, so that will be exciting. Ooh, look at that, there's some fire. We're gonna do fire. And we've got Tulsi tea, 1, 2, 3, Turkish tea, and white peony, and then yerba mate, and that's it. So we were almost done with this book. Look at that. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.